1 Corinthians 3 verse 16 to 17. Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahawah, and that the Spirit of Yahawah dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of Yahawah, him shall Yahawah destroy. For the temple of Yahawah is holy, which temple ye are. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to our Heavenly Father, Yahawah, Ba'asham Yahawashi, Rakath Yahawah, Ba'asham Yahawashi, Ba'asham Rekah Kodash. Give double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations, peace and salutations to our sincere brothers pushing His truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives week in and week out, risking their lives. And shalom to our sincere brothers and sisters, praying, earnestly praying for Yahawashi to come back very soon. Amen. Now, I must put this out there first and foremost. I am not a medical doctor or any form of trained natural herbalist, right? I'm not here to mislead anyone in any way. I am just sharing my personal experience, okay? That may help someone who is in need. That's all it is. So glory be to Yahawah, Ba'asham Yahawashi, Ba'asham Rekah Kodash. My brothers has helped me from our apostles. Come right down, has helped me a lot. Okay? So we need to look after our bodies as, to the best of our ability. And it's one thing, we won't be perfect on this side. But if we could do anything to help us do the work, help us to share the good news, to keep our minds clearer, right? It will never be cleared until we get into the kingdom of heaven, but to get our minds in a clearer state. Because remember the saying goes, if you have a healthy body, you have a healthy mind. If you have a healthy mind, you have a healthy body. So we have to try to look after ourselves to the best of our ability, right? And we need to cleanse our body. There's so much things out there that it's all about the herbs. It's all about the herbs. And I take this thing here, Action Herbal Bitters. There's different types of bitters out there that brothers take and sisters take. But I've been taking this for the past maybe about a year and a half, 2 years now. And it does help, along with other, herbs that we take. The foods, the greens, the plenty greens, the juices. Yeah. The list goes on. But the thing is that we have to try to look after our body the best as we can to keep us going, to do the work. It's all about doing the work, doing the will of the Lord. All right? There's so many things that brothers and sisters could talk about to help the body. All right? There's only one thing that helps the body. There's many things, many herbs we could take. And that's how we learn from our brothers. Yeah? Our apostles. You remember what Elder Pastor Hall said? 80 to 90%. Salaki, I could be wrong. Between 70 and 90% of our immune system is in our stomach. And I tell you what, if your stomach ain't right, that stops everything. That slows you down with everything. We will never be perfect, but the main thing is to try to be as good as possible with your body. To do the work is all about the work. It's good to push health for the work. It's about the will of the Lord. It's not to do with us, our personal gratification. Yeah, we do feel good if we, you go to your workout and you exercise. Of course you do feel good. But it's about the work. The real work is serving Yahawah Shem Yahawashi to the best of your ability and to teach. Yeah? You sisters to be a helping hand, right? And brothers to teach. That's their job, to teach, to feed the flock. That's what it's about. But first and foremost, like I said, this is our bodies. That does not belong to us. If we look after our body, the Lord will look after us. Right? So let me give you a little information. We all know about bitters, right? You have different types of bitters. So it reads here, digestive bitters might act on bitters receptors in parts of the digestive system that make your body release gut hormones that make you feel full, right? Helps you make more saliva. And that is very important. We need to make a lot of saliva, right? Your saliva has enzymes. Because you remember, your tongue, right? Listen, I'm not no medical doctor, right? This is based on my limited knowledge. Your tongue is connected to your stomach, your guts, yeah? So it starts from your mouth. Saliva has enzymes that help you start to break down your food. Bitters can help you make more saliva, which could help with digestion. It's all about the digestion. Because you see the foods that we're eating now, it's all defiled. The fruits are not as good as before. Seedless foods, seedless fruits. All right? So we're not getting the right proper nutrients. Okay? So what we need to do then, we need to try to increase our gut hormones. Yeah? Increase our enzymes. Right? So we could break down all the bad foods that go in our stomach. Right? At least we could try to break down certain things quickly and we could try to flush it out of the system. Yeah? So let me look at this. What are the benefits of taking bitters? Okay? Remember, this is only one thing, brothers and sisters. There's much more things we could take. Different herbs, right? You got some brothers in the camp that knows about the herbs, yeah, and encouraging us. But remember, you have to stick with it. All right? You have to stick with it. 10 benefits of bitters. Improves protein digestion and mineral absorption. Right. And let me tell you something from experience. When you've got a messed up stomach, bad stomach, when I say bad, really gone, everything is gone, your good bacteria is gone, everything is messed up. All right? You cannot absorb any form of minerals. So you need to improve the gut. The gut. It has to be, because you have leaky gut. Right? And once you have leaky gut, you're not going to absorb any form of nutrition. Right? Improves protein digestion and mineral absorption. Improves breakdown of fats and fat solubles, vitamins A, D, E, K. Reduce gas and bloating. Relieve occasional heartburn. Promote regular bowel movements. Reduce food sensitivities. Break down microbes and prevent SIBO and yeast overgrowth. All right, so let me go a little bit further. Like I said, I repeat again, I'm not no medical doctor or no or no professional herbal scientist, whatever you want to call it. Right, got some more information here now. Bitters is an uncommon flavor. And let me tell you something from now. You have to gear yourself up sometimes, you know. I'm not afraid of bittery things, but when you have to take a deep breath sometimes, yeah? If you want to count to 1,000, it doesn't matter. Once you take it, you have to take it, brothers and sisters. It's good for you because it gets those juices going. Because everything is artificial now. Everything is sweet things, yeah? So our palate has changed. And it reads here, digested bitters, restoring healthy digestion. Bitters is an uncommon flavor that has largely disappeared from our modern palate. Bitter foods and herbs were a common part of the ancestral diet and are still used in Chinese medicine and Ayurveda with huge benefits to body and mind. Herbs bitters are an old medicine remedy for what seems to be an ever increasing problem, weak digestion. A lot of us suffer with a weak digestion. And you know why? Because that is the years of ill treating our body. Years and years of ill treating. All right? And remember, when we ill treat our body for many years and your body crashes, you know, like your stomach, it goes into a bad stage. You cannot expect to take the herbs and the bitters and expect to be healthy within a week or 2 weeks. Is an ongoing thing, right? It's an ongoing thing. And I'll never forget one of my brothers, Brother Shakal, yeah? He said to me, you know, let's face it, man, we destroy our body for so many years. We can't expect to improve in 1 week or 2 weeks. It's an ongoing thing. But it does get better. But I have to say this before I go any further, and I'm going off here. Salakia, Babakasha, Yahawah, Sham Yahawashi. I'm going off because first and foremost, right? Let me get wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon. (16) verse 12 to 13. For it was neither herb nor mollifying plaister that restored them to health, but the word of the Lord which healeth all things. For thou hast power of life and death. Thou leadest to the gates of hell and bringest up again. It's all about the Lord Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. Because when you remember, we must pray over our food, right? So lucky, I'm not telling you what to do because you know already. You know, you don't know already. It's all about the prayer. Because when you get your herbs, you pray over it. It's the prayer, it's the Lord. If He wants to heal you, He will heal you. When you get your herbs, your bitters, you pray over it. All right? Everything, the water you drink, you pray over it because there's so much impurities in the foods we eat, the drinks we drink. There's so much impurities. So we have to pray. It's about the praying over it that heals. So it's whether the Lord says, yes, I'm going to use this herb to heal you. Right? Whatever majestic way the Lord does it. Right? Because it's, because I tell you what is deep. Right? The Lord, man's going is of the Lord. And you were healed before this earth was made. All right? So whatever sickness you go through and you pray over it, that was done predestined from before that the Lord's going to help you through the herbs. If it's His will. Right? So we must first and foremost pray. Give the glory to the Lord, Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. I had to say that first and foremost. right? Because our body is his temple. It belongs to him. All right? So I'm not going to make this too long because you all know already, yeah? But we have to get the digestive system working correctly. Because once your body is healed, once your stomach is healed, then it brings in all the nutrients. I remember listening to this doctor one time, right? A few years ago when I was doing a little bit of research, I can't remember which country he's from. I think he was a Pakistani doctor. I can't remember. Right? I remember he's some kind of Indian doctor. And he said, and it was so true, he says, if you have a bad stomach, leaky gut, all the bad stomach, if you're sick and you're unwell in the stomach, no matter what you do, you're not going to absorb any form of nutrients. You have to heal the gut first before you start to absorb all the nutrients. Yes? All the minerals. Right? Nothing's good in this place. We know that. But you have to heal the gut first. And that is a truth, and that is a fact. All right? So it takes time. And that's why you cannot be healed over through the spirit of Yahawah, Shem Shai, Shem Karkadash. You cannot be healed in 1 second. It takes weeks and months upon months, maybe even a couple of years. I'm not right yet. But based on before, I tell you what, glory be to Yahawah, Shem Shai, Shem Karkadash. Because it's all about being healthy to do the work. That's what it's about. Full stop. It's about healthy to feed the sheep. Healthy to study. You be healthy to try to understand. It gives you health to maybe watch videos. It gives you more health to aid the brothers, to be a help. Anything to do with the Lord, right? We're not here on this earth to have a nice time. We are here to be as healthy as possible to do the Lord's will. Full stop. That's what it is. Right? And if you Esau think this is misleading information, I tell you what, I'm not going to say it, right? Because this is not misleading information. Because it's about serving the Lord Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. That's all it's about. Okay. Read a little bit more. Stress is the biggest, I don't know if I've gone too far. Yeah, weak digestion. Stress is the biggest factor that depletes our digestive system over time. A stressful lifestyle contributes to the fight reaction, which shuts blood flow away from our digestive system, leading to reduced digestive juices. Combine this with a diet high in processed foods, and no matter where we turn, there's always something processed in the foods that we eat. Irregular meals, overeating, and we get that way sometimes. We're so messed up and fed up with this place. We overeat sometimes, overindulge, or excess coffee, alcohol, and the digestive system gets tired out. Digestive juices also deplete with age. All right, and I can tell you that because for older brothers, trust me. After dealing with your body for many years, the wrong way, and when you get to an older age, believe you me, man, it's hard to bring it back to the peak form. Yeah. Signs that you are not digesting well, including bloating, gas, belching, nausea, indigestion, heartburn, lost stool, or constipation with stomach acid deficiency. Right? Because we eat a lot of meat, sometimes our body is acidic, right? And we try to make it as alkaline as possible, okay? We may see vertical ridges on nails, white spots on nails, and symptoms of vitamin B12 or mineral deficiency, which is iron, zinc, and calcium. All right? I'm going to just go in a little bit more. Digestive bitters herbs support digestive function, right? That's why it's important to have the digestive. It's all about the enzymes, yeah? It's all about building up the good bacteria back in the stomach, Yeah, and I could make this story long because I went through a period where I went to about 2 3 years ago, went to the doctor and they gave me 2 sets of antibiotic. I won't bother going to that. That's another story altogether. How that messed me up badly. All right, and it's the herbs and the prayers. It's the herbs. No, it's the prayers and the herbs along with the brothers that help to get you back to a better state. Not perfect, because we won't be perfect. Perfection comes in the kingdom. All right? See me now? Listen now. Their primary effect is to promote digestive juices such as stomach acid, bile, and enzymes to break down food and assist in the absorption of nutrients. It's all about healing the stomach so you can absorb these things. All right? Like, Lord willing, about 2 3 hours ago, I made a smoothie, okay? And before I did the smoothie, I drank 2 big spoonfuls, I can't remember the measurement of this herbal. It was bitter. You know it go. You have to bite. You have to do 2 push-ups because it's bitter going down, okay? You close your eyes and you take it and you make it settle down for good. You make it get into your system and you can feel the juices, the saliva coming out of your mouth already, right? And then I had the smoothie about half an hour later, right? But I had all kinds of things in it, yeah? Which I do from time to time when I get the time, Lord willing, right? The smoothie, okay? So, you see, you have to heal the stomach, and this, by getting the juices going, it helps to absorb all the nutrients, yeah? Remember, I'm not a doctor. Remember that, right? So 10 benefits again. Improves protein digestion and mineral absorption. Improves breakdown of fats and fat solubles, vitamins A, D, E, K. Reduce gas and bloating, as we said. Relieve occasional heartburn. Promote regular bowel movements. Reduce sensitivity, breakdown. I've said that already. Oh, I've named a couple of things already early on. Bitters are cooling and remove heat from the body, as known as inflammation. Okay, so that's very good, and it's good for your skin. Improves joint pain and healthy mood. All right. I'm gonna run. I don't want to go too long. All right. Bitters. Let me see it's good for your kidneys. Yeah. A small amount of, let me see, herbs and yeah, and bitters herbs include dandelion, right? Because you've got different types of bitters. Yes, dandelion, burdock, gentian, artichoke, chamomile, milk thistle, motherworth, golden seal, and angelica. Yeah, there's so many things that you could put in it. Yeah, cinnamon is what is made up. Ginger, to balance the formula. Formulas laxative. Okay, right. So you get the point. So let me get one more. I remember too, as it says, even the Lord gave us the fruits of the earth, the herbs, and even a glass of wine. A glass of wine, right? Some brothers might not could drink, or sisters, but even a glass of wine, as it says in 1 Timothy 5, verse 23. Drink no longer water, but use a little wine for thy stomach's sake, and thine often infirmities, right? Little glass of wine, good proper wine, right? Not the wine that you buy, okay, in the shop, and those cheap wines for like £1.50. No. It's good to buy a good quality wine, and a good tip is that under the bottom of the bottle of the wine, if it's very deep, okay. If it's very deep, me and a brother learned this a couple of years ago. We went to the health store. If you put your finger underneath the bottle and your finger goes right up, I'm trying to explain. The deeper it is, the more quality the wine is. All right. Some wine, bottled wines, if it's flat, you put your finger there and it's so flat. Those wines are just cheap wines. Not even hasn't been cured for long. All right. So that is one sign of a good wine. Okay. What else now? Have I got one more? Did I say James? Did I read James? Yeah, and it's all about the prayer, right? I'm going to close up now, but it's all about the prayers. Okay? James 5 verse, and because we need the brothers too. We need the brothers for healing. It's between you, Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi, and the brotherhood. Okay? Healing prayer. Healing power of prayer. James 5 verse 13. Is any among you afflicted? Let him pray. Is any merry? Let him sing psalms. Is any sick among you? Let him call for the elders. Right? I've had elders pray over me. Okay? Of the church. And let them pray. And you remember, when you let the elders pray, you have to believe too, that you're going to be healed by the, because remember, the Most High is working through the elders now. All right? Everything is from the Lord. The Most High is using the elders, putting it, and then it comes into you, but you have to believe that, yes, it's going to work. Right? And that is practice, because when you pray over your food and you notice that, and your herbs, and you notice it helps, that increases your faith to say, you know what? You pray more of your food. Then after a while, whatever you put into your mouth, you realize that, hold on, I know it's going to heal me. You see, it's the Lord. Is any sick among you? Let him call for the elders of the church, and let him pray over him, anointing him with oil in this name of Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. You have to pray over your food, right? Pray. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall raise him up. And if he have committed sin, they shall be forgiven of him. Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another. Pray one for another. Right? When your brothers are not well, keep on praying for your brothers. Okay? That ye may be healed. The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Is the prayers. It's all about the prayers first and foremost. Okay? So that is my little thing I want to share with you, brothers and sisters, because it's all about having the strength to keep it going. Okay? Because when Jacob's trouble come, and we're going to cut her from food, we're going to cut her from, the Most High is going to do miracles. We don't know what the Lord has in store for you. But in the meantime, look after our bodies so we could continue to do the work. Do what it is to the will of Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. Kwam Yashola, love to you brothers and love to you sisters. Shalom, right? Try eat as healthy as possible, all right? At times we do have a little binge on a little bits and pieces, but make sure you, majority of the time, is eating healthy, because we're in this body, we get frustrated, and you pick up a packet of crisps sometimes and you're munching it, just to a little good factor. We're in the flesh. But 90% has to be eating healthy, and the other 10%, I'm not pushing any numbers, right? Because we're living on this side, which is very difficult, yeah? Hard times, all right? And then when the time comes when the Most High is going to put in the spiritual powers, divine intervention, and miracles, then everything takes over from there. Shalom.